Yeah, you better believe it utterly delights us. Let's get it going here. Boys and girls, we got a big game for you. FC Dallas taking on Chicago Fire here at home at Soldier Field. Really appreciate you guys already hanging out here. I'm sure so many of you already have rung that bell icon to get notified of our live stream. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for hanging out here at Spitting Fire. We've got so much great stuff for you in store. We got a big show coming up this Wednesday. More about that later. We'll get into the game here. Game's about to kick off. Hopefully you guys can pull up the stream on a different device and maybe pull up the Chicago Fire's website. Go to their website, they have it up. Or you go to WGN on your TV, WGN Channel 9, world's greatest network, of course. And then, or you got ESPN Plus pulled up. Or if you're an FC Dallas fan, I don't know what your affiliates are today, but pull them up, take a look. I'm sure they're out there. And pull us up on the side. You got Spitting Fire here. And throw a couple balls in the fire. We have the best color commentary in the game. Really appreciate you guys hanging out here at Spitting Fire. So let's get it going, guys. Kick that like button. Let's go. Let's get this game going. After he played a lot of games for the Swiss national team, including one over at Wembley. We got Navarro, Pineda, Olmsberg, and Sekulic, and back, and of course, Sonina. Meanwhile, over for FC Dallas, a couple changes as well. You got Jara up top, O'Brien over on the right. Typically, he's over on the left. You got Velasco slotting in at the left. Pamecao, Kigyon, Servania. Nanu at the right back, Hedges and Martinez in back, Farfan at left back, and Ice in net. Let me do a little more housekeeping as I get my own stream going and make sure that you guys can't hear it. And oh snap, that music's loud. Let's turn that down, boys and girls. Let's turn that down. Where is the game? You're not showing it today? Just wait for the stream to come up here, boys and girls. Game has not quite started yet. I know the clock's going on my thing, so, but it is not quite correct. And let's actually, speaking of that, that's not the scoreline. I do not have the scoreline ahead of time. That is last game's scoreline. Guys, appreciate it if you guys bring the energy for me today. I am feeling a little down, just in the energy department, just a little tired today. Not feeling the greatest. Almost didn't stream, but I was like, well enough to stream. Okay. Game here, so let's hang out, let's get it going. You guys feed me a little energy. Of course that fire is gonna start rolling. All of a sudden I'm gonna be popping like some fireworks on 4th of July. What's up, PG3? What's up, AK Gaming? Anyone know how to get this on the Twitter or on AK? Let me see, or let me see what I could do for you, brother. There we go. Yeah, we need that up. I'm trying to pull it up on Chicago Fire FC. If it's not on there, that's news to me. I'm going to go to the Chicago Fire website. No, I mean the Chicago Fire Twitter.
Rafa Chicos has entered health and safety protocols and will not be available for today's match. Jordan Shaqiri will wear the armband. Might as well pin it to your home screen. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm looking for this game. They're not putting anything about it on Twitters. I'm just waiting for this right now. I'm just waiting for it to come up on CF97. Unless I pull it up on ESPN Plus. Which is like, well, why? Nope, game's not going here, boys and girls. No need to freak out yet. Nothing going on yet. Don't you worry. We'll get there, PG. What time does the game? It's supposed to be 2:30, but usually I feel like with these things, you know, there's going to be a 10-minute delay or something like that. And is it not on WGN? It should be on WGN. I'll take a look. WGN TV schedule. $2:30. Story with Larry Patash. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be on. What is going on here, Fire? You guys drop the bag on this one, or am I just are we just calling it a little too early? All right, I'm going over to ESPN Plus here, boys and girls, just to double check. Pull up MLS Live. Should have Chicago Fire. Like, up the dot. Do they not know the Chicago Fire are playing today? Got Atletico Madrid versus Alaves. I'm looking for Chicago Fire though. All right, let's go to the Chicago Fire FC schedule and see if they have anything to, any light to shed on the situation. Today, oh, here we go, boys. TUDN. So it's on TUDN and it's on Twitter. It's also on Univision Radio. I'm gonna have to pull up Univision, so it's not on. Wow. Okay, this is exclusively on TUDN. I'm gonna copy this for you guys.
Hey, James.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I just wanted to pop in and tell you that it's a Twitter game.
Yeah, it's Twitter. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
It should be on the MLS page.
It's just go to the MLS YouTube or MLS
Their Twitter.
MLS Twitter.
Page. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, brother.
All right, you see it? Should be on there.
I'm at the top of it. They got. Is this it? No, that's 40 seconds. I'm not seeing a live feed from them yet, which is interesting. I'm on Major League Soccer.
The schedule says it should be on there.
Correct.
Do you have Tuden?
No, I do not. I'm not too worried about it. I'll be able to pull it up on Univision or here.
Yeah, it's on Univision too. It says it should be on Twitter.
It's not on right now. It just has not yet started. You know what? Kickoffs, boys and girls. I got an update. I got an update for everybody. Kickoff is at 2:50 p.m. I'm reading that right here on MLSsoccer.com. Says Saturday, April 2nd, 2:30 p.m. Chicago versus Dallas. Kickoff 2:50. So that's why we all might be struggling to find this match at the moment.
Yeah, I don't get why they do that. They say game starts they say game starts at 3:30 for me, and then they say, oh, you gotta wait 20 minutes for the game to start.
PG3 saying confirming Twitter says content unavailable, but that's for the moment. Should fix itself here shortly.
All right. Well, I just wanted to tell you that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in the chat.
Cool, man. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it.
Yep.
That's what I got this for. That's awesome. All right, boys and girls. Thank you, Connor, hopping in and letting us know, and for us being able to figure that out. We got kickoff not for another 10 minutes here, boys and girls. So make sure you guys grab your Chicago Fire track jacket or track jacket of your choice. And of course, if the badge is wrong, go talk to the lady at front desk. She'll take care of you. No, nothing to worry about. All comes with your subscription to Spitting Fire. Where are you? Yes. Left screen share. I need you not to be locked. Need you to scroll down just a touch. Thank you. That's what I need. Now you can lock it up. Lock it up. Fortnite supporter creator code Spitting Fire. Put it in your Fortnite shop. Greatly, it does a lot to help the show. We were jamming on Fortnite last night. It was FC Neo Tokyo. You guys could go check it out. Started off with 2 wins in a row. I swear to you. Starts off with 2 wins in a row. What happens next? FC Neo Tokyo hops on, and wait till you see. Got some fun content for you guys in store over the next few weeks, as well as this Wednesday. We're keeping up our usual Wednesday live streams, and we are going to have John Cass of the Chicago Way podcast on the show. We're gonna be talking Chicago Fire all night long. Gonna have some fun with John. Very excited to announce that. He is fun to talk soccer with, guys. He will be a hoot. So look forward to that. Time to be determined, probably around 7 or 8 p.m. on Wednesday evening. An evening with John Cass. Pulitzer Prize nominee. Journalist. Pulitzer Prize nominated journalist. I don't know if you guys know Mike Royko, famous Chicago journalist as well, in the upper echelons of journalist history. Had page number 2 editorial, which was just dedicated to Royko and his his various takes. He had some Polish character that he would use to tell funny stories, and he would sometimes take on Chicago politics, all sorts of that stuff, and then got old, grew up, and in comes John Cass, takes over in that role for him, and goes on to run the role for like another 20 years or so. John was at the paper at Tribune for almost 40 years. Heck of a career. Now on his own. So we're gonna be talking to him, and it'll be fun. He was recently on. He recently had Brian Sandalo on his podcast, and they were talking soccer, and I was like, oh man, it was a hoot to hear. So we'll dig into a little bit more with John. Connor saying, glad I could hop in and help. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys hanging out here, bringing the energy to me. Normally it's me dispersing. Feel a little under the weather at the moment. Let's refresh these pages. No update yet. Just field trips and photos. By the way, if you guys are ever at the game, feel free to send us photos. We will show them. Drop them in the Discord. People have done it before, they'll do it again. Yeah, so this is not on ESPN Plus. This is not on CF97 TV, which is a little disappointed by that, but I guess, you know, there's other ways. There's TUDN, Univision, and on Twitter. So right now I'm over on the Chicago Fire website, on the Chicago Fire Twitter, and I'm also going to pull up the MLS Twitter, as Connor said, that is where you should take a look for it. Yep, nothing yet, boys and girls. We're about 4 minutes away from kickoff, supposedly. Here, between FC Dallas and Chicago. I think that Chicago takes it, but I'm a little nervous. Shaqiri playing again after playing so many games, being overseas, and making sure that his team, has a good run up to the World Cup. Meanwhile, US, of course, clinching as well. That's had a really cool reaction video, guys. Go check that out. I thought it was funny. Normally the reaction videos are like, oh, you're talking. You'll see what I mean. Let's just cue this up. Here you guys go. A little action for you. On Twitter now. Thank you for the update, PG. And guys, as always, I highly encourage you to pull up the stream alongside with us. You can on another device and add us in as you and you could be our color commentary. Honestly, you guys are the best in the game. Love it. Pulling up, looking around on the Twitters. Still, I have not found it yet, PG. This GIF from the doc is sick. Wow, what is this? Is this some sort of Elden Ring GIF? I don't know. It is really cool looking. It gave me fire vibes. That's why I was like, stopped in my tracks. All right, still waiting for the stream to pull up as I go around and refresh. I know PG said it is up on the Twitters, but I'm refreshing and I can't see it quite yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna retweet that for the peoples. Good call, PG3. Boom. Let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, lads are in the middle. I'm gonna pop open this so I can see chat. Watch the game. Nope, 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 nope. You cannot do that to me, Twitter. What the was that, Twitter? Come on, trying to blow up my spot? What was that, Twitter? No, 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 no. All right. Thank you, Jeffrey Davila, for checking out. What are the parlays today, dude? I do not know what are the parlays today, but I would definitely take Chicago in this game. But the environment is really looking crappy. Might be a draw on the docket with such miserable conditions, but Chicago Fire come pumped up. There's no Chicos out there, but Captain Shaqiri is out there. Hell yeah, it's on channel 66 on antenna. This is FC Neo Tokyo. Hell yeah. I think that's Univision. I'm Red Bull Insider on my other. Oh, Jeffrey is RBI. What up, RBI? All right. Dude, I love the RBI channel. That's such a great little name. Red Bull Insider. We need a Chicago Fire Insider. We already got one. It's Tyrus Rose, but what are the parlays today? You tell me, man. You've been on a heater, and I actually have a buddy who's also been on a heater. He wants to come on and start doing a little Tommy's betting corner, because man, he has been these last few months. He's been making thousands of dollars betting. It's nuts. And he's just smart, great bets, and he's you know, I think that we got some great content for you guys queued up in the future here. What's up? I'm back again. What up, McPake? McPake all the way from, was it Scotland, right? What's the lineup today? Game is off and kicking, by the way, boys and girls. We got the first minute going, so let's get that clock rolling. How about that? Boom. We got Prishvilko, Shaqiri. It's actually mostly a normal Chicago Fire lineup. FC Dallas is a little bit different. I got the lineups right here for you, McPake. be showing on the screen. All right, just click something. Sorry about that. All right, Shaqiri wearing the armband for Chicago. A little bit different here. No Chico, says he's in health and safety protocols. Nice little cup of coffee here, boys and girls. You might tell him a little subdued today. Not feeling the greatest, but do what I can. You know, we got a game here. You guys fire me up even such, and I felt good enough to go. If FIFA audio's playing, you want that off, boys? All right, let me turn that off. There's the starting lineup there. McPake, Navarro, Pineda, Olmsberg, Sekulic, Slonina in the back. Jimenez, Navarro in the midfield. Herbert, Shaqiri, and Ivanov right ahead of them and leading the line. Kasper, Prishabilko. Surprised to see Shaqiri out there. What do you think will happen with Inter Miami versus Houston? By the way, Christopher McPake, you can pull this game up on Twitter. Go to MLS Soccer's Twitter or Chicago Fire's Twitter or or FC Dallas's Twitter, I believe, and you should be able to pull it up. What do I think will happen with Inter? I think Inter Miami should beat Houston. Should beat Houston 2-1, 2-0. Gonzalo, you hope that Gonzalo Higuain wakes up for that one. Takes 2 puffs of his cigarette, runs in, scores 2 goals, and is like, all right, I'm good. Why is that? Up drinking at 3 a.m. FC Neo Tokyo? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. But what I will say is, guys, had a great little stream yesterday. Started off with 2 wins. Then a new player joined. I don't know who. They might be in the chat. They might already be talking about stuff. But you better believe the magic only increased after that. So wait till you see what happens next. I mean, we start off with 2 dubs. And then FC Neo Tokyo made an appearance, and whoa. We thought we had a great start to the stream. Oh, you better believe we had a great all the way through. We couldn't beat Cincinnati or Fire. Inter Miami could not beat Cincinnati. That is rough, McPake. That is rough. Because that is one of those teams where it's like a mental vacation, and like you just cruise to a victory. Fire are tough. Fire are a tough team right now. I'm surprised that Cincinnati though gave Inter Miami so much trouble, but I do think it's because Inter Miami is in a little bit of a trouble. We've heard from Fabian Herbers, we've heard from people that he would not want to be a player on that team with Inter Miami, just specifically because of Gonzalo Higuain. It's just like playing with that guy like that, who, you know, he's like the star of your team, but is also like just how much of a SHIT does he give? And you question that sometimes. Meanwhile, over on the Fire, it's totally different story for these. Yeah, sorry, I got my puppy. Hi there, Minnie Moo. Look there, Minnie Moo. Maybe she knows I'm sick. Here on the right side of the flank for Dallas, trying to cause a little bit of chaos. Oh, that was not Shaqiri. That was Ivanov. Meanwhile, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Chicago Fire, getting a good bit of possession here in the 5th minute. 0-0. FC Dallas pushing Chicago Fire out of their zone, and a little bit of a sloppy passer from Olmsberg, but Fabian Herbers pulls it down, and the attack continues. Switches it over to Sekulic. Boris looks inside, finds Shaqiri, but the pass has too much weight on it and rolls to FC Dallas, who now is sprung on a counterattack, a dangerous counterattack. But Wyatt Olmsberg flies like a world-class Olympic sprinter and chases down FC Dallas player, knocks the ball away, and sends the ball back forward to the Chicago Fire team. Weather looks rough in Chicago. I agree, Connor. PG saying 1 point in 4. That's Christian McPake. That is no bueno for Inter. Inter's in trouble, and you really got to wonder how long Phil Neville is for MLS at the moment. I mean, he's got a good run out everywhere he's gone, and you know, he's got a great football mind. His brother's got a great football mind as a pundit, talking about Gary, and like you think he'd figure it out at some point. One point in 4. PG saying that's fantastic. I hope you're not saying that's fantastic about 1 point in 4. for Christopher. Christopher saying, I hope we win. It's unlikely we play absolutely stinking. Neville ain't that good at managing and should have learned from Gary. You should maybe talk to Gary a little bit more. Man, I mean, well, yeah, it's his brother. It's probably one of his best friends on planet Earth. You gotta think he's gotta be talking to him, but still, when you get up to those high positions, you think you know a thing or two, especially if you've played the game a high level. Might make you a bit more reticent to go with some people's takes. All the same, it's like, I think that I look at it differently. I try to look at, I might be here, but I'm open to suggestions. I think you got to be that way. You got to be more collaborative when you get to those higher echelons. And I think that those coaches who are more collaborative are better for it. I mean, like you look at the Ragnicks, you look at the Jurgen Klopps. He's definitely a collaborative coach. Meanwhile, Chicago Fire have Ezra Hendrickson. I like him. Gary was crap, is what I'm saying. I love Gary. Gary was a great Manchester United player. I love him as a pundit. Them as coaches, a little bit to be desired. FC Dallas on the ball now, trying to do their best to create a little bit of attack. Yes, they got something going here. Spreads the ball out to the middle and sends it out to the wide wingman, but Shaqiri is playing defense and says, nope, not on my field here in Chicago. Lake Michigan Messi putting in some work. Dude, he's a soccer player, man. This is what's so awesome about Shaqiri, is that dude's got heart, and I'm looking at him just run and play. Where some people that the Fire have gotten maybe in the years past don't have the legs to get them a little bit later. Gary was awful at managing. Is the chat a few minutes behind? I don't know, man. PG. I don't know. I'm in the 9th minute. I'm about to enter the 10th minute. 0-0 scoreline here in Chicago. Apologize for my subdued demeanor. Doing my best to soldier on through for you champs. Pyromaniacs. We should play a 4-3-3 yet play 5-3-2. There's some interesting formations where when you watch these guys play, McPake, because they do that a lot, stuff like that, where like they might play one formation in defense, another formation in transition, and even in another when ensconced in the attacking zone, when they're just sitting in the attacking zone. Ooh, McPake. I don't know if we've talked since the last time, but it sounds like you're in Scotland, right, man? We might see each other in the World Cup. Is that right? Because I believe Wales, Scotland, and Ukraine are all in a playoff. Got the game pulled up. Let's fire it up. Yep, pull it up on Twitter. Boys and girls, it's a little different today. It's either also on TUDN and Univision. Thanks, guys, for bringing the energy. as we watch this fire game. No, I mean, we play 5-3-2 all the time. That's a very defensive formation, don't you think, Christopher? Like a 5-3-2, I mean, you're playing 5 defenders. That would drive a friend of the show, Piotr Nowak, who coaches over at Extra Klasa, coaches Jagiellonia Białystok. It would drive him crazy. He likes, you know, he doesn't want to waste players in places where they don't need to be, is one thing he would always talk about with me. And so sometimes, you know, like if you see one striker up top, but there's like 4 defenders around him, he's going to need more help. And why do you have 4 or 5 defenders around one striker? No, sacrifice, change something. Get more aggressive. That's how he's won championships. Great little attacker by the Chicago Fire. Great little nod on. The cross comes from the right wing. Prishabilko just misses it, grazes the top of his head, and goes out of bounds. Good little attack here. Dangerous little chance here for Chicago Fire. Christopher McPick, I wanted that. Laughing my butt off to LOL to play USA at World Cup. It very well could happen. You guys got to do your part, and I don't know if you have to take down Ukraine or Wales, which will be difficult tasks. But I think all 3 of you guys have very good teams: Ukraine, Scotland, and Wales. Love it, Jack. We got Mod in the chat. It's got the game pulled up. Highly suggest you guys do it too. That's the way we do it here. And normally I'm so much more energetic. So apologies, guys, today. Do what I can. Still drink through a little down energy right now today. Not feeling at the tippy top of the mountain. I'm only halfway up, but maybe a little coconut juice or coconut water or some stuff can help. By the way, I got I'll talk about that. That's future. We'll hammer that out later. Got potentially a future sponsor lined up, boys and girls. Exciting times for Spitting Fire. By the way, support a creator. We got live chats enabled. We got all sorts of good stuff. Cash App. If you guys ever want to support the show, I greatly appreciate it. You guys it means the world to me, and it does a lot. It all goes right back into the show. FC Dallas, with a great little chance here. The ball bounces off of, I think it was Pineda, and he managed a good stop, but the ball actually trickled over to the FC Dallas player who was right there at the top of the box, got a shot off, but launched it over the bars towards Sector Latino, who's right now being showed playing the drums. Or it could be Section 8 fans, I'm not sure. It's silly. 4-3-3-3 might help. And the other thing I think like my energy might pick up as the game goes on. No coffee, food. We'll say it's gone. It's silly. 4-3-3 might help better the team at getting goals. I definitely think it will be. At a certain point, it's like if you can't play negative football. If you're trying to play winning football, there's coaches who could go out there and play negative football and win in like a one-off game, but negative football over the season, very, very hard to uphold that unless you got like the captain and the dogs all over the field who are like, yeah, who live for that. Like an Atletico Madrid team. An Atletico Madrid team is exactly that. They live for the defense. But not many teams do. For that zero. FC Dallas getting into the zone here, breaks into the Chicago Fire, top of the box, gets a cross off into the middle, but there's nobody home for FC Dallas. Chicago Fire just clears it away. FC Dallas back on possession though. They're inside of the Chicago Fire's half, having a little bit more possession here. I think that I felt the pressure turned up, so hence I started to talk about it. The pass is getting a little bit crisper, and except for that last one, because Chicago Fire managed to take over. We might have a foul here. Maybe a card. Possibly a card to FC Dallas player. Yes, it was. To Quignon, the center defensive mid. That's actually that will be very helpful for the Chicago Fire to have one of their main center defensive pivots having to be much more safe. He's going to have to play much more safe because he just got himself a yellow card. And the replay may have shown it to be not as bad as it maybe initially looked, but when it initially played, did not look good. Replay showed that Quignon actually tried to do, he got in there, it's slippery, it's super slippery, and he tried to do his best to not take out the player too badly. I'll give him some credit there. That FC Dallas player. Christopher McPake saying they need to get more support for Higuain, and they could probably do that in that 4-3-3. They absolutely could. This 5-3-3 is not the 5-3-2 is not working. It's just, I don't know. You think of old tactics when I hear 5 and 5. It's, you look at those old tactical boards from the 60s and the 50s and the 40s when they were doing WMs and MW formations. That's kind of what you get with those 5-3-2s. I do wonder what will be the next modern formation, the next, big time formation. Maybe it's the 4-2-2-2-2 box. How many twos are in there? The 4-2-2-2 box, which Ralph Ragnick likes to play. Shaqiri on the ground, but they got the ball forward. But why is Shaqiri's coming off, boys? Shaqiri's coming off. I'm a little nervous, boys and girls. Something happened here. Shaqiri's handing off the armband. He's may have pulled something. Shaqiri may have pulled a little something. He's coming off, and Brian Gutierrez is coming on. PG3. PG. Shaqiri's okay. He's jogging off the field. I like that. All right. He's not happy about it. He's stepping off the field. Shaqiri came out there, gave a good 20 minutes. Brian Gutierrez steps in for Shaqiri. Is 4-2-3-1 a good goal formation? I feel like it might be. I love the 4-2-3-1. To me, the 4-2-3-1 makes all of your jobs clear. So as a soccer coach, you want to try and make the jobs clear for the players. This is what I felt like I excelled at in various teams. And that's why we got championships out of those teams. What I was able to do was to basically position everybody in a spot where they realize their role. And when you realize your role and you put those right players in those roles, I think magic happens. So I like that 4-2-3-1. I think that's one of the best formations. Everybody knows their role. The back line, the two center backs know their line. One of them's got to be their stay-at-home guy. The two wing backs, the two outside backs know their role. They got to every so often help the attack and overlap. The two pivots in the 4-2 part of the 2-3-1, 4-2-3-1 is a defensive center, defensive midfielder, and maybe some sort of midfielder, box to box type. And then the 3, you got some sort of attacking type creative midfielder amongst one of those 3. And the thing about the front 3 is you got to find it's not just about one player. It's about getting all of those players around everybody right and having them be the right types of player that complement each other. Somebody who's going to be running at them, creating some space, or making those defenders having to run back, creating more openings for people to step up and receive the ball. So you need everybody to do their different roles. Are you only doing fire? Can you make a channel for all football content? Well, I am in all football content. This is all football content, Christopher. We do mostly fire. We do U.S. men's national team. How you found us, luckily. That's pretty awesome. And we're gonna do a lot more. Well, I'll do some Champions League stuff coming up here. If I'll definitely do like Champions League, the big day. Oh, I love watching Champions League. So Yeah, I agree. You had some good suggestions, Christopher. Thank you for suggesting it. I will absolutely do quite a bit more of that. We do a little bit of video gaming. We got some cool guests coming on every so often. It's the stuff we do here at Spitting Fire. We do a little bit of I don't want to say everything because it's not everything. We Fortnite, soccer, cool guests. Dr. Disrespect's brand new upcoming game tentatively titled Project Moon. We got early access. We're secured early access for that. It's awesome. We're gonna be able to stream it live exclusively here on Spitting Fire, and also create a AAA video game. If you guys are ever interested in creating, literally developing a AAA video game, hang out here. We're gonna be doing that with Dr. Disrespect. No lie. It's seriously the truth. It's so freaking cool. I'm so freaking excited about it. Making a video game and being involved in that process is going to be a very, very cool thing. And we're going to be more so involved in the content creation part, where we're going to be streaming, showing you guys live gameplay and all sorts of stuff like that. Can you do Inter Miami tonight, please? I'm not feeling up to it, Christopher. Man, right now my energy today, well, I gotta say, my energy when I started the stream, I was rating it about a 72. I'm sitting at about a 75 right now. I feel like I'm trending upwards. So at the moment, I'm gonna say no to Inter Miami stream, but I will certainly think about it. And if the energy is there, another thing we were thinking about a little Fortnite stream. But I might need a nap, boys and girls. I mean, you'll see why if you watch the stream from yesterday. We had a ball. Chocolate hamstrings. What? Watch the game. Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you, my dude. Jack is the best. I have one of the best mods on YouTube, guys. One of the secrets to having the best mods on YouTube is, man, he's one of your best friends. That also helps. But he's also a boss YouTube. Jack just gets YouTube, and I greatly appreciate that. I could always talk YouTube game with him. We're researching. That's how we got to this point with our stream. We're just like, what can we make better? What can we do better for our stream? What can we make more attractive and alluring for soccer fans to come and enjoy? And that's what do we want to see? That's why I got the game going here on the side. I got FIFA. Right now we're in the 24th minute though, so that half flew by. We still have 25 minutes. We still have another 20 minutes of soccer left before I can even queue up this next half. How do you be a mod? Do you need to do a certain thing? Yes, I make people mods once you can't give mod status out lightly. It's for the people that make sure are responsible and are long time. So it's kind of like a reward, but also it's important because now that I'm monetized, I have to generally watch various things. I can still be edgy and fun and all sorts of stuff, but within good reason, of course. As you guys all know, I've got to be quote unquote advertiser friendly. I don't know if you guys watch all these big streamers. I love the Twitch Botez girls for chess. They're some very fun ladies who play chess, very smart, and they're always talking about Andrea and her being a brand risk and all this kind of stuff. It's always so funny, but it's always in good fun. We were playing GeoGuessr last night, guys, and I almost could have stayed up 24 hours and just played GeoGuessr. I'm realizing it's one of my favorite games that I've never played. And it's something I do all the time already. Like, I love going on Google Maps and just like checking out the world and seeing like, oh, what is this? How does this look at? How does this look like? What is this? Where is this at? And going down to street level and go visiting Paris or stuff like that. Oh, wow. Chicago Fire throwing down some FC Dallas players out on that right flank. FC Dallas players getting up in arms towards the ref. Referee saying, you dropped this. Hands the coach a glove from one of the players who got ripped off. Their glove ripped off. He just bounced off a player. He fell. FC Dallas and Chicago Fire 0-0 here in the 27th minute. MLS Week 5. GeoGuessr was lit. So yeah, basically all of our mods have like been, I've been on the channel for almost 3 years. Most of our mods here. I think all of our mods have been following the channel for at least 3 years. It's been crazy. Guys, I'm going to have some awesome new stuff too coming from Spitting Fire. I'm going to have custom emojis. You better believe they're going to be magical. It's going to be some fun stuff. Chicago Fire holding back onto the ball. 27th minute, 0-0 here at Soldier Field. Trying to settle down. I'm feeling the energy start to come back to life. Oh, oh, guys, it's getting chippy. It's getting chippy out there. The referee needs to take control of this game right now. Kenyon, that's a red card. There's your second yellow. See ya. It hasn't happened yet, but this should absolutely be a second yellow. Well, I only tripped him. You know, soccer. What do you expect? Got 7,814 viewers here on Twitter. That's amazing. Do you YouTube or Twitch for your streams? I only YouTube. So it's been an interesting journey though, Christopher. And there's sacrifices you make along the way. Is Slonina in net? Yes, Slonina is in net. So I only YouTube. For a time there, in the last 2 months, I was doing some Twitch simultaneous streams, and I got a few followers in there, but the bulk of my supporters and subscribers were over in YouTube. And before I knew it, I had enough to get monetized by YouTube and become YouTube partner. And I don't know if this is really the case, but I thought this was the case, is that now that I'm YouTube partner, I don't think I can simultaneously stream on Twitch anymore. I can stream on Twitch, and I think I can import the Twitch VOD from there to YouTube, but I don't think I could now do both at the same time because I'm a Twitch partner. I can make money. I can make money at super chats. By the way, if you guys ever feel so inclined to support the show, put your guys' names in the super chat, and I love showing it off. Greatly appreciate you guys helping to support the show here. Spitting Fire does a lot to grow the game in North America, and it all, guys, it all goes back. It all go. Can I speak? It all goes right back into my channel, every single bit. See the production? We like to bring the magic for you guys. Chicago Fire with a half chance here, taking a bit of a long shot. It goes right over the top. But it was a decent effort. 29th minute, 0-0 here. And I'm feeling the energy starting to come back to me, boys and girls. I'm liking that. Chicago Fire in another dangerous position. Chris Custer gets a weird little bounce off of a player and just sends it wide of the net to the left-hand side of the goal. Looking a little disappointed, but still happy to get that chance. Chicago Fire starting to play a little more dangerous here at the 30th minute mark at Soldier Field. Connor saying, I like being a small YouTuber because I can say what I want without getting introverted from YouTube. I tend to get mouthy while watching games. Oh, yeah, they definitely do start paying attention to you or in your what you say once you get that little bit bigger. And now I have to self-report my streams. Like yesterday, I had to self-report the stream, and what kind of like. What that does when you self-report the stream makes YouTube, and you do that accurately, you get better advertisers to your channel, and YouTube likes you more because they think that you could rate yourself pretty well. So that's kind of stuff what we've been learning about here as we get monetized. We got memberships en route. We got custom emojis en route for you guys. Slonina and oh damn, Christopher, he's the same year as me. He's like 17 like me, dude. That's crazy. I think Christopher Pick is also he was talking about being a running back. He's out in Scotland, but he plays American football. Chicago Fire, Ivanov Gets it to Sekulic. Sekulic takes the ball after Ivanov gets tripped up. Sekulic sends in a wicked low, semi-low cross. Tried to get it to Przybylsko's head, but does not land. Chicago Fire still on the ball, still trying to create a little chaos on this attack inside of the Dallas zone. Now back on that right wing, it's Boris. Boris looking for Ivanov, and Ivanov is going to get it. He might be offsides here, but they're going to let the play through. He gets across. He gets a pass off to the inside. Might be a penalty. May be a penalty, and Ezra is off the bench screaming at the referee. Referee's saying no penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. What's he supposed to do there when he gets shoved in the back and tripped and kicked in the shoe? I don't know what you're supposed to do as a soccer player when you get shoved in the back and kicked in the shoe. Are you not supposed to fall when your center of gravity is taken away from you? It's kind of ridiculous. This Kenyon, guys, needs to get another yellow card. Oh, I forgot to ask you, do you prefer the old Fire logo or the rebranded one from last season and this season? So there are 3 Fire logos. Which one do I like? I like the first one and the last one. The middle one can never see the light of day again, and I would not mind. Like, they could put it in a vault and just say, oh, that never happened. Maybe they could even go back into history and say, oh, yeah, that middle one wasn't real. It was actually a dream. Fever dream, you know. But the original crest, I love, and I really do. The new crest is growing on me. I still have to see it in person, but man, okay, here's the thing about this, though. Look at this crest. Look at this crest on this jersey. This is gorgeous. It is one of the best crests in all of football, bar none. You look at it. Look at its intricate detail. Look at the star, by the way. Champion. It's absolutely one of the most. Now, on paper and on internet and all other venues and other places, it doesn't look like this. It looks flatter. It's not as flat. Look at the shiny. That's what I'm saying. It just the detail and the shininess and everything that makes this pop. This is what makes it part of the best crest in football. But the new crest is certainly updated. I haven't seen it in person yet, so I have to see it on a jersey. But the new crest on paper looks really good. It looks good. It looks good right on the Twitter. It pops in a very nice way. It's not flat looking like this was on paper. So there lies the difference. I want to see it on a jersey, but on a jersey, this is my number one. Like on the internet, on a thumbnail, I do really like this one as well, but the other one's edging ahead of it for me. I don't know about you guys in the chat. That was a clear penalty. I agree, FC. This game is super chippy. Christopher McPegg had some football practice today. Speaking of that, nicely done, man. Get that core going. Walter Payton, Walty P. Game is super chippy, PG, dude. Like, I'm waiting for another second yellow card for Kenyon. Old Fire logo was classic. The first new one was terrible, and the new one is lit, says PG. I agree with that assessment. The old Fire logo, classic. New one, I never have to see again. And the new one, I really like. Chicago Fire gets the ball. Christopher Przybylski takes it down at the top of the penalty area, gets shoved in the back before trying to pass the ball forward, backwards to a Fire player who gets to try and get a shot. But FC Dallas manages to play good enough defense, stifle it for somewhat, but Chicago Fire back on the ball, still inside the FC Dallas's half, but FC Dallas managed to recover, now starting and instigating a counterattack. Jara taking on Pineda. Pineda sliding and creating havoc with a big time tackle. Guys, the energy is coming back. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go get myself a new cup of coffee here in a second, but I am loving this, guys. Man, when I started the stream, guys, I was worried. Like, I was even thinking, like, you know, I might not do too much video today. Like, I'm gonna just maybe hop on chats with you guys a little bit more. You guys are giving me the energy, and so is time. Is that the one with the building looking thing and the triangles? Yeah, that is the one. It looks like a shark or something. I don't know. It's like it's the crown. They call it the crown, Christopher. That other logo, the middle logo, it's with the weird triangles and looks like I made it in my program that I use for my thumbnails. The old New England one I liked. Chat. Christopher brings up a great point. Do you guys like this new New England Revolution logo? I can't stand it. Every time I see it, I'm like, it just throws me off. I'm like, am I looking at a baseball team here? What is this? It just doesn't make sense to me. I like Club de Foot. Club de Foot Montreal makes sense. Kind of cool, snowflake looking. But not a fan of New England's new crest. Actually really do like their old crest. Oh man, this game is super chippy. There's gonna be a card here for Wyatt Ohmsberg. Wyatt Ohmsberg's definitely getting a card for this one. He just pulverized dudes. There's gonna be injured players after this game. This game is so freaking chippy. Great. It was just a strong tackle. And number 20 sells it with an excellent acting. Just goes into a barrel roll, spin, does a little Tony Hawk maneuver, Benihana. And there it is. Wyatt Ohmsberg gets a card for no... And you didn't give a penalty earlier, referee. Referees, this game's getting out of hand. I know he just gave a card to Chicago Fire player, but he really should have given another card to a FC Dallas player well before this. He didn't call a penalty on Chicago Fire. He missed calling a second yellow card on Quignon. This game's a little bull right now. Bullocks. Getting a little fired up here, folks. Absolutely a penalty, says PG3, confirming what FC Neo Tokyo and I saw. PG3 saying fair point, still sweet though. FC Neo Tokyo said New Crest isn't as good as the original. FC Neo Tokyo saying flatly. Just saying, it's just not as good as. Look at this. Look at the way that this crest is on this jersey. It's one of the most prettiest ones in sports. It reminds me of Blackhawks, guys. This reminds me of Blackhawks, which Blackhawks is one of the best jerseys in all of sports. Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago Bulls, one of the best jerseys in all of sports. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Chicago guy. I just think that there's something in their simplicity and their beauty. Love the Bears orange kits. Is Ferreira on or is he out? Ferreira is not on, last I recalled. Ferreira did not start this game. No Ferreira. They're missing a few people for FC Dallas. I was surprised to see Shaqiri start for Chicago. Space Adam, I think. Space Adam. Christopher. New England's crest is okay, but the original was more fun. I think we can have some history here in the US. It's the third oldest soccer tournament in the world, guys. The US Open Cup. Third oldest soccer tournament in the world. We don't give it the respect it deserves. Especially for that reason. I mean, I think it's the third oldest. Longer than the World Cup, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Ohmsberg is trash, right? This Christopher McPay. He was horrible last season when I watched MLS. No, he's not trash. He's actually a legit MLS starter right now, McPay. He's one of the better MLS defenders right now. Chicos came in and changed Wyatt Ohmsberg. Wyatt Ohmsberg showed flashes last year. If you saw him last year and you're saying you didn't see too much, I could see that because there's definitely games where he didn't show too much, but there's a few games where last year I thought he flashed. Now this year he established himself as a starter pretty early on because Carlos Terran was missing time. He's now on the bench, Carlos Terran, and is trying to vie for a spot. But guess what happened? No Chicos today, and Carlos Terran did not get that start. Guess who did? Mauricio Pineda, who's been playing midfield for Chicago Fire. They slot him back in the center defensive mid role. And then they bring in Federico Navarro to play midfielder. So, no, Ohmsberg, not trash. Looking actually super impressive. One of the more improved players in MLS. His jump year to year has been impressive because he was okay last year. He was an MLS replacement player last year. Right now, he's an MLS starting center back level. He's played games sometimes better than Chicos, and Chicos has had to rely on him, and he's already made some incredible tackles here tonight. He's been called on. He's called on to be the one of the strong players here, with Mauricio Pineda slotting up next to him at left center back. PG confirming what I'm saying that Ohmsberg has been solid this year, earning his minutes for sure. Christopher Big Pig saying that when I saw him last season, he just looked terrible. I understand that. The Fire last season were terrible. They were last in the league, 11th in the East, and their defense was amongst the worst in the league. And the reason for that is now gone. Brian Sandalo and John Cass called it addition by subtraction by getting rid of Calvo. No longer do you have that question mark and also that leader that some people just couldn't look to lead at times. Instead, you replace that with Chicos, and that has reformed this back line. Also, Miguel Navarro on that left back, getting another year to grow. Still very young, and he's taken over that left back role, really making us not worry about Jonathan Bornstein having to play on the bench and come on in midfield sometimes. Is there not 3 cups in MLS? There are 3 trophies in MLS. So, well, there's 2 trophies, two real trophies in MLS. And then US Open Cup is its own entity. US Open Cup has its US Open Cup Lamar Hunt trophy. And then you have MLS Cup, and then you also have the Community Shield awarded to the team with the best record in MLS. So at the end of the season, the team with the best record gets awarded the Community Shield, kind of like in the Premier League where they just win the thing. But in MLS, instead of just winning it all, they actually go to playoffs. And then for the playoffs, they win the MLS Cup. PG saying, disagreeing with what I say about New England's new crest, saying it's not terrible. I think it's terrible. But totally get you on that. I mean, it looks like a baseball crest to me. And if I saw it maybe in a different team and a different league, I might actually think differently. You might be right, PG. But I don't have a dog in that fight. Yeah, we don't talk about New England Revolution and Taylor Twellman and what they used to do to the Chicago Fire. If Margaret was in here, she'd be having a field day. Love when Margaret's in here, giving Taylor Twellman crap. He does not. Espinoza has barely played for the Fire. Right now we have FC Dallas working their way in. 1 minute stoppage time left on the clock. It's a 0-0 game. It's a very chippy game here in Chicago. The conditions are poor. It looks a little wet, looks a little rainy, looks a little soggy. Field looking wet. Fun to slide around in though. What's everybody drinking today? I'm drinking coffee. Coffee and some coconut juice. Coconut water. No, what's the crap one of the cups? That's the thing, Christopher. The crap one is the Community Shield you get for winning, for having the best record. But also, some people say the crap one's the Lamar Hunt Trophy for US Open Cup, even though it's one of the more prestigious. It's one of the 3rd oldest tournaments in the world for soccer. So, just depends who you ask. Chicago Fire really actually like winning the US Open Cup a lot, and they've won it a few times. They're 2nd or 3rd winningest US Open Cup team. But it's been a long time since that. Long time. 2014, 2007, something like that. Just a long time since Chicago Fire dominance days. But I think we're entering in to those dominance days right now. We're seeing a new Chicago Fire. There's so much different about this team. Just seeing it behind the scenes, just seeing how they act. Like, this is a soccer team that doesn't want to lose, is not okay with losing. They're not there to just pick up a paycheck. They're there to win, and they want to win bigly. Yeah, Espinosa not getting a lot of time for Fire right back. Sakulic's just locking down that role lately. What's everybody drinking today? Everybody in the chat, let us know what you are drinking, by the way, boys and girls. EG wants to know. I'm just drinking coffee. And speaking of which, I'm going to go fill up my drink, and I'll be right back, guys. I'll take a couple minute break if you guys don't mind, and I will be right back. Boom. Let's pause you and get you going.
Is the stream done? We're only halfway through. Christopher McPate, thanks for hanging out here. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Let's take a look at the chat real quick. What's everybody drinking? Coffee myself, maybe a maybe a little bit of coconut water. Supermoon Brewing Company's Gossette, a Milwaukee nano brewery. Christopher McPake asking if stream's done. No. Nope, dude. We are just waiting for the second half to get kicked off. Probably here in the next few moments. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here at Spitting Fire. Kick that like button. Just kick it. And hit that subscribe button. And if you already hit that bell icon, you better believe it utterly delights us and utterly delights Penalty Cow, our mascot. If you guys put Spitting Fire, one word, in your Fortnite shop, support a creator code, I greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way to help the channel. So if you guys play Fortnite, Spitting Fire in the Fortnite shop, greatly appreciate it. It does so much to help the show. I can't believe we are in Fortnite. I get to play my favorite game and get things like this happen. It's amazing. Go check out our stream yesterday with FC Neo Tokyo. It was a burner. Absolute flames all over from start to finish. I'm telling you, we start with 2 wins, and then FC Neo Tokyo comes on. You'll enjoy some great, fun banter and content. And I'm looking forward to more streams with FC Neo Tokyo too, man. Fun guy to have on the stream, and along with who we already have here. We have Bod, Flames Bond here. Jack Kozlowski Jack I'm talking about. But so exciting stuff here going on at Spitting Fire. Of course, this Wednesday we have a show at either 7 or 8 p.m. probably starting around with John Cass, Pulitzer Prize nominee. It's going to be awesome. Of the Chicago Way podcast. He used to write for the Tribune, took over for Mike Royko. Amazing to get him on the show and talk fire. We're so excited about that. So here, guys, trickle in, fan the flames. So it's a day game here, so here we are. We got a nice little fire. It's for you guys to come chill out and throw a couple logs on it. Get those flames going. Get that chat rolling, because that's how it helps out the YouTube algorithms. Hit that like button, helps burn down the YouTube algorithms, and that's what greatly helps spread the word and grow the game of soccer in North America. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys and here for the second half. Let's go take a look. Let's go. You ready?
Are you ready, chat? Couple buttons. See if this game is going yet. Nope, still halftime at the moment. Couple dangerous chances here. Chicago Fire with 4 shots. FC Dallas with 3. Neither team getting any of those shots actually on target, or having to cause a save from the goalkeeper. Possession relatively even, 49% to 51%. 49 to Chicago. 51 to Dallas. Passes. Pretty good. 258 for Chicago Fire, 270 for FC Dallas. Pass accuracy, both good for both teams. Crispy one-taps for Chicago and FC Dallas. 83% and 82% respectively. They both have 1 yellow card each, although I think there should be a couple more yellow cards and maybe even a red card on FC Dallas's side, and there also should have maybe been a penalty call. I think that Chicago unfairly taken away from a penalty there. FC Dallas being the beneficiary of a couple calls. I think this game is going to be getting going soon here, folks. Yeah, we are off and running. Game is back on. Get that going. Couple clicks for you. And the game is going, boys and girls. 0-0 here. Soldier Field, FC Dallas on the ball. Is it not finished? I thought it was. No. We are back. We are back here at halftime. And right now, it's the first minute of the second half. 0-0 is the score. All right. The game's still looking chippy. And now the rain is pouring. The rain is pouring in Chicago. Some late... Oh my goodness, guys. This went off for a half. This is hilarious. This is so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I always forget to do that. Here we go. So funny. Oh, wow. And just like that. Fire to take a free kick. It's Gaston Jimenez standing over it from over on that right flank in the FC Dallas's final third. This is going to be a dangerous potential chance here for the Chicago Fire. Chance comes. Headed across goal. And offside. It's called. On Kasper Prishabilko. Halting the play. Oh, he's very offside. FC Dallas on the ball trying to mount something. If you're better in a bit, can you do Inter Miami, please? If you don't, it's all right. At the moment, man, I am not feeling it. But if I get above 90, I'm there. But right now, I am still hovering below 80. 80% at the moment. I am so looking forward to a nap. Cuddling up with my dog. Just taking a quick little nap after this. Let my headache dissipate. If I do it though, Christopher, I always put up I put up like a graphic and I set the thing and so it shows up as live. I might trend upwards. I am trending upwards. It's just slow going. Also, there is basketball tonight. NCAA Final Four. Chicago Fire with a dangerous chance here at the top of the box. A couple shots cracked off of the FC Dallas players' bodies, though. So, but there is basketball tonight. NCAA, I was interested in. I might not be up for it today, though, Christopher. Sorry, brother. But then, you know, basically every other week besides this week, I should be up for it. I just might need a day or two here. It's a little rough. The older you get, little bit of a dangerous tackle from Gaston Jimenez on FC Dallas player. You might earn himself a little bit of a card here because that was highly unnecessary. He's got the captain's armband right now too. Fire fans, I don't know how you feel about that. Gaston Jimenez. What time is the I have to check what time that game is at. Take a look. Enter Miami schedule. 7 p.m. Chicago. FC Dallas players, goalkeepers called out to do a little bit of work here. Pace jumps out, takes away the cross from the Fire players, but the Fire recover the ball with some good pressing and an errant pass by FC Dallas. Now inside of the FC Dallas's zone, breaking into their final third. They might get a cross off here. Nope, but it will go outside for a corner kick. I wonder who's going to take these corner kicks with Shaqiri on the bench. That's at 1 a.m. UK. Oh, man. That's quite the time difference. That's awesome, though, McPake. It's crazy that we could still do these types of things in this world. It's like we're hanging out with people from Scotland, from Australia, from India, from South America, from America. It's kind of amazing what YouTube allows. So yeah, 1 a.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Chicago time. Chicago on the ball right now, trying to figure out to do something with this possession. Having to send it back to Slonina. 52nd minute, scoreless game here at Soldier Field. Slonina clears it up. And FC Dallas take the ball right off the Fire player and draw a foul. If you guys are a little confused by the FIFA score here over to the right of me where it says 2-0, that is not at all the case. It is FIFA to my right. Just a little entertainment for entertainment purposes, and the real score is above me with some stats, and also to the right here, right below, where it says 0-0, half two. If you miss it tonight, the game, can you do the next one and make up for it? If it's not a stupid time. Yeah, actually, man, probably can. I could probably do that for you. I'm just this weekend is not today is not looking good for Spitting Fire, man. I am not hanging on by a thread today, but I'm hanging on by a branch, and I am going to need a little recovery. So enter schedule. They play next Saturday 2 p.m. I think that the Fire play after that. I might be able to do that. Into the Fire game. Let's see. MLS schedule. Inter Miami play that. I might be able to go right into that, but here's the one problem though, Christopher. Orlando, Chicago play at noon on that Saturday. Inter Miami play at 2 p.m. on that Saturday, and typically I do the game stream and then I do a post-game stream. So it's 2 p.m. Chicago. So I might have Chicago streaming's interfering with it because I'll still have the game going on when the first half starts, probably for that, and then I still have post-game action for Chicago, so I might not be able to do that game. Go to the next week. And the next week is not looking good either. Oh, but because they play right after each other on Saturday night, April 16th. Chicago play LA Galaxy, and Inter Miami play Seattle Sounders. You're right, man. That would be a heck of a game to stream right there, too, if I could get that going. So I'll see what I could do, man. I'll see what I could do. But the way that I currently do it, I run the stream, and then after the stream, I get the post-game stream going with everybody, and we do a little chat about the game. So something to look out for, but I'll try to get in a couple Inter Miami streams here in the future for you. They are fun to watch. They're fun to watch. Gonzalo, is he care? We'll have the Gonzalo. Does he care today? Cam. All right. Here's my game. 2 p.m. Chicago. Yeah. Brutal. Wow. Right now, Dallas is just running amok over here in FIFA. 0-0 the scoreline in Chicago. In the real game between Dallas and Chicago. 57th minute at Soldier Field. Chicago Fire and FC Dallas's possession very even. The pass is looking pretty crisp. It was a good first half. I think the second half's going to have some fireworks, but it's just the question is when. The buildup is coming, or will be, or because of the conditions, which it's very wet out there, very slippery. Might maybe even see a tie. No pressure to do it. No, hey Christopher, I don't mind doing it. I just got to find the time to do it. That's the one thing for you. I enjoy. This is so fun. Just sitting here watching MLS games, having a blast, going kicking some button in my little green screen closet and talk with you. I love this stuff. This stuff is so much fun. We had a great stream the other day with the U.S. men's national team. It was incredible. And you're right. If I could do a couple more MLS games here, certainly wouldn't hurt. And the interest is there from me and from the fans. Just a matter of finding the time. And right now, today is not looking good, man. Body. Definitely could do with a little workout today, though. Even work some of this out. Little lift. Chicago Fire cleared their zone. Trying to get that ball back up top. Fabian Herbers just misses taking down that pass. Like I said, guys, sorry that I'm not truly bringing the energy today. Little slow today. What up, brother? Ooh, Sons of Pitch. What's up? You better kick that like button, says Sons of Pitch. And you guys better hopefully are subscribed to Sons of Pitch Soccer Podcast. Soccer Central over on YouTube affiliate channel for us. Go check it over on our affiliate YouTube channels. Great friend of the show. Always has top-notch MLS content. How much people says 6 watching my screen? Yeah, it's probably 6. That makes sense. Yeah, we had like 80 in here the other day for the U.S. men's national team. It was nuts. It was awesome. It says 7-6. We've had about 9 peak, 9-7. We're running about 7 most of the stream, which is great. Great to do for our little channel. Trickle on in. The great thing is, like, you know, I don't know, it's like I've reached a certain point where I could talk with anybody. If we got 2 streamers, if we got 2 people in here, we got 30 people in here. It is a blast. It's all about that live chat. It's all about throwing some flames in there. It's getting that interaction going. We got some subs coming here from Chicago Fire. Oh, somebody's hopping on.
That's me.
What's up?
Hi. I'm at the stadium right now. It's warm inside, so.
Are you out of the rain right now?
Yeah, the club section.
By the way, we got Jiggly reporting live from the stadium. Awesome chicks.
It's warm in here, and I just saw you were on, so I figured I'd hop on.
Anything to report?
I don't think either team is scoring.
Yeah, I was just asking that question myself. It's too
I don't
wet.
think either team is scoring.
Turan just stepped out there.
Oh, no, that was Bornstein, I thought. I saw Bornstein.
Is it Turan or 04? Maybe it was 04. Somebody.
Okay, I didn't see it then.
Some subs came out. I'll have to double check who.
Yeah.
But
you do that. You have a computer.
Yeah, dude, you gotta warm up. Get yourself some hot chocolate or something.
Oh, we had enough. Somebody brought mead at the tailgate. So.
Oh, that'll warm you
I'm
up,
fine.
dude. That'll absolutely warm you up. Let's see if I can figure out who this sub is. Espinoza and Bornstein and Gutierrez. Espinoza came on for Sekulic.
Oh, understandable. Sekulic had a chance a little while ago, and I was not a fan of what he did with that chance.
Really?
Because he had Gaston running in DiBernardo's office.
Chicago Fire sitting inside of the Dallas penalty area right now, and the Dallas player managed to make a good defensive play and springs the counterattack. But the press of Chicago Fire stymies it. Oh, it's a foul. Yellow card. Dude, this guy, what is with this ref, Jiggly?
I think you're a bit late because I'm looking at it's a sub right now.
Yeah. I might be like a minute. It's the game at the game. It's usually 5 minutes ahead of like whatever's on TV.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing sub Ferreira's coming on. That's awesome.
No, that's not awesome.
You're right. It's not awesome for us, Fire. It's awesome from a U.S. men's national team perspective.
I'm trying to find a good spot where you cannot hear the audio from the game coming into the area, while also I can still see and also like see what the stats are, because I know that they put up the stats of the game as well.
Yeah.
Because the big thing to me is that the Fire were losing the possession battle going into halftime, which
just barely.
You would think that's a bad thing, but for the Fire, it's a good thing because they usually do well when they're losing the possession battle. That means that they're, doing something with their chances instead of just sitting around with it.
Right. They're aggressive with their chances, and I feel like both teams have had chances here. Chicago Fire have had a few better, but it does seem like that rain's slowing everybody down.
I'm gonna head out at the 60th minute, but
no worries, brother.
That's a while off. That's a while off. So.
All right, are you going to leave the stadium, or are you going to hang out for the rest of the game?
No, I'm going to Section A at the 60th minute.
All right, brother.
It's just that I'm inside, and my parents have now left, so I don't know where they are.
Oh, dude, you're lost.
I gave them my extra hoodie, and now I'm down to one hoodie.
Oh, and is it rainproof?
No. But I mean, the other hoodie is the one that's wet. So.
Oh, we need to get you a poncho, man. We need to get Jiggly a poncho, guys. He's a reporter at Soldier Field right now.
I mean, have the commentators said anything about what Shaqiri's injury is? Have they heard anything?
I have not heard a thing because I can't hear. I can't listen to the commentators, and otherwise they'll hear it.
Right.
I have not heard a thing, but I will go check the Twitters right now and see if there is any news.
If anybody in the comments in chat can tell us what's Shaqiri, because it looked like a calf injury from where I saw it.
I will take a look. Christopher Pig asking, who's this guy? This is Jiggly, great friend of the show. He's got his own podcast called The Sad Boys, and he always hops on Spitting Fire.
Navarro's limping. Miggy Navarro's limping.
That's not good. FC Neo Tokyo saying no communication in the box. Guys, by the way, chat, Jiggly saying if you guys have heard anything about Shaqiri's injury, please let us know in the chat. Oh, yeah, McPake subs different than, getting people watching live, and then some people watch live after the fact. I think listening to the commentary, I can't, actually. I can't listen to the commentary because otherwise you guys will hear it, and then I get copyright striked. Ding! I'm looking for Shaqiri injury news on Twitter right now. No injury news yet. Patrick McCraney, no word yet on Shaqiri's apparent injury.
Yeah, I mean, it could go back to the Adnan's old joke about somebody's gonna wipe out Shaqiri and he's just gonna walk out the stadium.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
He jogged off, though. He jogged off, which was a little... He wasn't happy though. You could tell. Like he's like, something happened. I don't like this.
I mean, I don't think it was a serious issue. I think it was just like, you know, it's also a bad day. It's a bad weather day as well as, you know, something happened around his calf. So, you know, he came off early. I don't think he really wanted to, but he knew that, okay, it's the right decision to come off.
What do you think of the decision to start him at all, especially after coming back from these slew of games?
That's normal. That's just normal.
Yeah.
I don't see any problem with that.
Okay.
I think the real question is what happened with Paul Arriola, because I didn't even know he was injured.
Yeah, I saw the pregame. I'm like, oh wow, they had to move somebody over. I was expecting Paul there, and when I was setting up FIFA, and he's not in the starting lineup.
I'm also going to add, I've said that I think this is going to go scoreless, but also I cannot see the time. I can't see the time on the game, so tell me when it's the 60th minute.
It's 66th minute right now, I see.
Okay, then that means I'm gonna move down in a second when I finish talking about this. But I personally say I think it's gonna be scoreless. But Adnan did say it looks like Dallas might get one. They might get one.
Adnan thinks okay. We'll see what you guys got. We'll put money on, see what you guys get there.
I think it's gonna be scoreless, but Adnan says he thinks that Dallas is gonna get one.
All right, Jiggly, thanks for hopping on, man. Our man at the stadium.
Thank you. I'll be back later.
All right, Jiggly.
When I get home.
Well, all right, we'll check you. Yeah, I'll get that stream going like an hour or so after the game or so.
All right, bye.
All right, brother. Later. Thank you, Jiggly, hopping on. Follow him at Jiggly_333 on Twitter and also on the Sad Boys podcast. He's also got a YouTube channel. You guys can go take a look at it. It's like Jock Weeb something. I will have to double check that. As long as you mute ads and music. Commentary isn't copyright. I watched the guy who does NFL stream with commentary and no strikes. That's interesting. I'm interested, but that's interesting. But that's where my commentary comes in. Montreal up 3-2 over Cincy at the half. And I'm pretty sure it's not actually acceptable unless he's got like whitelist and he's able to do it. Like he's got express written consent from their YouTube channel, which is an actual thing, being on the allow list. I am not on the Chicago Fire's allow list or their MLS allow list at the moment. So there are certain limiting factors about some people who can stream those things, and they may actually have some sort of approval prior, and because they're on approval list, checks that are run on YouTube are not ran on their channel, and they're allowed to show that content. Checks are run on my channel still for that various content, but we are in the process of speaking with Chicago Fire about trying to make that so stuff like that can happen here at Spitting Fire, guys. Montreal up 3-2 over Cincinnati. Yeah, I saw that coming. I think I should hopefully put some money on Georgie to win that. TFC up 2-0 over on NYC at the half. I'm trending upwards. I'm feeling a little bit better. Jiggly gave me a little bit more energy there, guys. Creeping up here. As long as you mute ads and music. Yeah, you got to mute all that stuff. Don't think. All of these players are soaked to the bone right now, boys and girls. Chicago Fire and Dallas players playing here for the Brimstone Cup. FC Dallas on a break. Getting it out to the right winger for FC Dallas. FC Dallas throws in a swinging cross over FC Dallas with a great chance, but the player fumbles it. It bounces up to his foot, and he just miskicks it. It's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. He really had a dangerous chance there. Almost could have had a goal there for FC Dallas with a great cross, but the ball took a weird bounce because of the way of the wetness of the stadium, and he just missed it. His foot glides right over the wet ball. It's soaking wet. Game stream available here, courtesy of Jack the Armad Flames Bond. Thank you, brother. Stream available for everybody here on Twitter. So I highly encourage you guys pull up the stream and act as our color commentary. Let us know what you guys see in the game. It's been right now, so we heard from Jiggly saying that Adnan thinks that a FC Dallas goal could be coming. Jiggly thinking that it's going to be a 0-0 tie. Chicago Fire just take the ball back after a bad giveaway by FC Dallas. Chicago Fire want to do something with this possession. So most things, one of the things you learn about possessions is like usually the most dangerous time in a possession is within the first 10 seconds of a possession. The most likely time to score a goal is within the first 8 to 10 seconds of a possession. If you statistically look it up. And every second that possession goes on, you're statistically less likely to score a goal. But it's right in those initial moments of possession, those first 8 to 10 seconds is when you are most likely, your team is most likely to score a goal. So like when that happens, when those transition moments happens in soccer, that's when you really should be paying attention. Sometimes when there's those long runs of play, you can kind of drift on those, but as soon as the other team gets the ball, boom, there could be a goal within 8 to 10 seconds. And statistically, what happens? I was listening to a podcast with Jesse Marsh talking about that very phenomena. Chicago Fire trying to get into FC Dallas' zone, creating a little bit of chaos, but it's not going to be enough. FC Dallas now back on the counter. Did the Fire and Section 8 supporters reconcile, asks Axe. So I think there has been some small amounts of reconciliation between the Fire and Section 8. Now, they have some sort of relationship, but I don't know how great it is right now. I'm not directly involved with Section 8. We have fans and guests that hop in here that are affiliated with Section 8. We've had guests, we've had the president of Section 8 on here every so often from last year. That's Workerman. And so he might hop on every so often. So yeah, if we could find out more about that from them. I'll ask Jiggly about that later. He will probably be in the know. When it comes to those supporters groups, I don't know as much. How I support the Fire is by doing this YouTube channel, trying to create this community for all of you guys, you know, who can't go to the games sometimes. And I love to interleak and support those guys as well. I support the Section 8 and Sector Latino. And when I go to games, I go and hang out with those guys and stop by and go have a beer. I love hanging out with Sector Latino. Those guys are the best. And Section 8 is always a fun time too. I'm just saying that I very much enjoy my time with Sector Latinos peoples. And that's the great thing. I feel like anybody's really welcome. Anybody's really welcome at Sector Latino and Section 8. So it's really cool. If you got an instrument, talk to Guapo. You want to get into Chicago Fire and you want to do some songs and make some music with them, hop in. But there's been some amount of reconciliation with the supporters. There absolutely has been. It's better than it has been. We actually had on the show the other day, we had Big Phil of the Black Fires group. Awesome little show. He got to talk a little bit about Black Fires, what they do, and was just talking about the relationship with the club and fans specifically. That would be a great podcast to go listen to, Axe. It's a very recent episode for us. It's Spitting Fires with Black Fires and Big Phil. And he was just saying that in comparison to a lot of other teams in the league, the Chicago Fire, the place we are with the fans, is some of the best, the better spots in the league. They've made leaps and bounds improvement over what was here in the past few years. The connections, the support for various community initiatives like the Fire for Food have been there. And in years past, sometimes it's not. There are some moments of friction. There are still moments of turbulation, trials and tribulation where, you can't have your supporters here in this garage because it's not sanctioned for some reason or something like that. So sometimes there is a little umbrage, a little friction between the clubs and supporters, but for the most part, the the relations have improved fantastically. A lot of Fire fans still out there, got their ponchos on, banging those drums. Love to see it, Chicago Fire fans. Christopher McPake saying, if I ever get to go to Chicago, we should go to a game. Dude, heck yeah, man. Dude, if you ever get out, you ever come out here from Scotland, we got a couple of people out in Scotland and in England from Chicago Fire that they make the trip like maybe once a year or once a season or every other season. They'll come out. Always a blast. Chicago Fire get a dangerous chance here. Nice little cross comes in, but FC Dallas defense will stand tall. It's the 76th minute. 0-0 is the scoreline. Slonina has to come up, stand tall, has to come up out of his net to try and cut off this potential breakaway. Dangerous little counterattack there for FC Dallas, following the dangerous little attack by Chicago. The dangerous attack continues for FC Dallas. Ref is running over after some people have fallen to the ground. I'm not sure what is going on. Fire player and FC Dallas player both standing up. That was a great little tackle by Miguel Navarro, who Jiggly said might be limping. Inter Miami versus Chicago, and Cincy is not not the worst team. They're not. Who is the worst team? Probably Charlotte. Let's take a look at the standings real quick.
Hey, James, I just wanted to pop in here for a second and.
What's up, brother? What's going on, Connor?
One thing that I've been noticing about this scoreline so far with as Cincinnati's getting ready to take a penalty. I think the weather and the rain and everything, it looks like it's a little windy there in Chi-Town too. I think the weather is really affecting the state of play here.
Absolutely.
And the field, with it being natural grass, it just looks, ooh.
It slows things down, it gets muddy, and then all of a sudden pools start forming. Your kangaroo leather boots are probably soaked, and the leather's tightening or loosening, depending on how worn they are. Christopher McPake saying battle to not be worse is what I mean. Oh, Inter Miami versus Chicago Chicago is one of the best teams in the league, but Inter Miami and Cincy to be the worst teams. There are, and Vancouver is down there, and Houston. What do you think, Connor? Worst teams?
You know how you just said Cincinnati was one of the worst teams in the league?
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you said that, they just converted a penalty, and now it's 3-3.
Oh, wow.
3-3 in TQL Stadium. Of course, I call Cincinnati that team in blue.
we call you that yellow team. So that's funny. Cincinnati, going up 3-3. And you know what's interesting here, noting these standings, is you got three teams that are in the CCL, the Champions League, New England, New York, and Montreal all on the bottom. I don't see that happening for much longer. I think it's just because they had that Champions League. They'll probably pick up the pace as time goes on here. Inter Miami, though, has to figure things out, and that's what Christopher McPake's worried about. I think Charlotte will probably not be as successful as time's go on. Charlotte and Inter Miami will probably be the two worst teams in Eastern Conference, maybe. And then Vancouver and San Jose. San Jose, I'm just waiting. I don't know how they haven't really fallen apart.
Acosta on that penalty conversion for Cincinnati, he just got his first of the year.
Ooh.
5 games in.
Luciano?
I think.
Yep.
If they can get him going, look out for Cincinnati. But their problem the past couple years has been a leaky defense and poor goalkeeping.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't know if you remember last year, but I believe they went up 2-0, and then they went up a man against Columbus last year, And their defense just fell apart towards the end of the second half, and Columbus was able to claw back and get that point.
Wow.
A man down.
That sounds like Chicago Fire days of old. Right now we're in a new Chicago Fire compared to what FC Cincinnati's in. Their mentality at FC Cincinnati just must be, you know, it's like it's hard. It's hard when you don't think you consistently can do it.
Well, Cincinnati, they have a great fan base. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the stadium, and
great stadium too.
Yeah. I mean, they sold it out for USA Mexico, but that was to be expected. Looks like a near sellout here. Cincinnati, they deserve a winning team. But I think they're gonna be more of a football city for years to come.
I got PG asking, how are people talking on here? PG, hop in the Spitting Fire Discord. I'm gonna send you an invite right now. That's what we do, dude. We got people hop in, hop out, and boom. Oh, I don't know if I did the right. Let me make sure this is correct. Boom, hop in to the Spitting Fire Discord. I just got to make sure you're whatever. I just got to set your role, and you should be able to slide in if you ever want to talk a little fire with us. I mean, Connor's a MLS fan and a big Columbus fan, but he hops in every so often, talks a little fire with us. It's awesome. All right, let's take a look at this. 0-0. Let me do score update. 82nd minute. Chicago Fire with the ball. FC Dallas with a decent chance. It's Pyromaniacs, but it's 0-0. Not much time left, and the conditions are so poor. Go on, Connor.
I believe the first time our two teams will meet this season is July 10th.
Wow.
In Field.
That's a long time away.
You say that now, and then July is going to be here before you know it.
Oh, it'll creep up on us like it, yeah. But that'll also mean that our signee, Jairo Torres from Mexico, Atlas FC, will be here too. So that'll be awesome. We'll be excited for that. That'll be making the fire even more dangerous. I'm starting to see what looks like snow or very chunky rain coming down in Chicago. It is thick rain or snow or something. I'll have to ask Jiggly about it when he hops back on the show later.
Yeah, right now here it's cloudy and warm.
Over in Columbus?
Cloudy and warm with a light breeze.
Ooh, yeah, it is not comfortable conditions here out in Chicago. It is miserable.
Yesterday we had what you guys were getting, and about 15 minutes it was like pea-sized, it was like larger than pea-sized sleet.
Wow. Yeah, we had some snow like yesterday or 2 days ago, just out of nowhere, but it was still March, so.
We've had snow flurries, but we haven't had a big snow since February. So was not a bad winter for us over here. We usually get. Go ahead.
No, go on.
I was going to say we usually get 1 to 2 big snows a year, which is pretty normal for this area.
B Ford's a Cincy fan if you know him. What's up, B Ford's? Slight. I don't know. So FC Dallas with a little bit of an attack. Great little through ball by the FC Dallas midfielder to get their attacker, but great defense by Mauricio Pineda to step up inside of the Chicago Fire penalty box and just deny a goal shot, a shot towards goal.
Well, I'm going to get out of here. I got some stuff I need to do before I get all my stuff sorted.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right, Connor, thanks for hopping on. Shout out your channel real quick.
All right. You can check me out at Connor McCabe. It's in the chat. I believe around 6 Eastern, so 5 Central, I'll be going live for the Nashville-Columbus game. That should be a good one.
Oh, I'm scared for you. Is it home or away?
It's a home game.
Home game for you guys? That's scary even still. Nashville's a good away team.
And it's they're honoring Francisco. I can't pronounce this guy's name. He's a club legend, and I still can't pronounce his name. Shoot. I think he. Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna resend it.
Yeah, it's gonna be give me a good night, good game, then I can get focused on the CONCACAF Nations League draw Monday.
Ooh.
So that should be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the tournament that's gonna kind of lead us into the World Cup, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. First matches start in June, I think.
Awesome. And Canada and Mexico and USA will all be a part.
Mm-hmm. So,
I'm excited for that. I'm excited, dude. Christian, we got a fan in Scotland. I'm excited if we play Scotland now, because if we got some fans in Scotland, we can have a little juice on it. It'll be fun. Get a little sandwich bet going with our Scottish fans. And our English fans. Oh man, this is gonna be one fun World Cup, Connor.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
All right, man. All right, man. I'm excited. So stay tuned for Connor's stream later tonight. Good luck, man.
Yeah, you too. Good luck with the rest of your stream.
Thanks, brother.
Hop on out of here.
Later. Not much time left here, fans. All you Pyromaniacs. Oh, FC Dallas with the dangerous chance. But guess what? We got the best goalkeeper in MLS. His name's Gaga Slonina. And that guy just, the FC Dallas player could have had a much better shot, but he must have seen Gaga's eyes and knew that, you know, no matter where I shoot it, I'm screwed. Gaga's going to save it. And he did. Big save from Gaga. Stand tall there and intimidate the FC Dallas player into shooting a nice low shot right at him. Like what I saw there. 2 minutes till extra time. Two minutes. Till extra time. Here comes the Chicago Fire now on that left-hand flank. What time UK? That is going to be, so it's 4:30 from right now. It'll be an hour and a half from now, Christopher, that Connor will be on. Although I hope he's not talking Eastern time, because if he's talking Eastern time, because he's in Columbus, he's out in Ohio, I'm out in Illinois, we're on Central time, Columbus is on Eastern time. I'm pretty sure. Damn it, link is not working? What is going on here? Let me click this. Let me see what's going on. No, it should work. It says Discord app launched. We beamed the info to your Discord app. You can close this browser. Continue to Discord. It worked for me. PG, it worked for me. I don't know if you have to make sure you have your Discord on or something, but it literally worked perfectly for me as far as I could tell. I'm sorry, man. I'll see what I could do. All right, we have 1 minute till extra time here. FC Dallas is looking to bring in another sub. 12 midnight. 12 midnight. Midnight Society. Oh, come on. Foul for... No foul? Yes, foul. Okay, Chicago Fire earn a foul here. 89th minute, 30 seconds. Well, that'll be 12 a.m. because right now it's 4:30 here. So in an hour and a half from now, it'll be 6 o'clock here in Chicago. And that's when Connor said he was going live, but it might be 6 o'clock. He might be talking 6 o'clock Eastern, which is actually an extra hour. Let's just go to the old Eastern Conference and click on Columbus's schedule. Oh, snap. Columbus play in half an hour. Connor's got to get going in Connor's going right now. Connor's going in half an hour. Yeah. So never mind. Columbus, Nashville in half an hour. He's going to be live. He's going to be live right now. You say your age or you keep it private? I'm in my 30s, brother. Oh, I'm in my 20s. Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, you got it, Christopher. It's 22 to 40. I was there on the side of 22. And we have 4 minutes of stoppage time here in Chicago. Can one of these two teams break the deadlock at Soldier Field? Chicago on the ball inside of the FC Dallas's half, gets it at the top of the circle, looks around, but he's going to pass it backward, retreats back into the Chicago zone, finds the center back. And then he's going to punt it forward, do a little kick, but it's going to bounce off some heads, 50-50 balls, and into the hands of Pais, the goalkeeper for FC Dallas. When I first found you, I was like, the fuck is this dude? Now I love your vids. I was like, who the is this dude? That's always how it is, man. That's always how it is when you find somebody on a streamer that you like. It's like, who the is this guy? Then you watch, you're like, ah, and then you're like, ah, and then it's just fun. It's so awesome. And then the community comes in, and they just enhance the experience. That's the best. We got a heck of an awesome community here at SPITTINGFIRE. We got some special fans. Right now, FC Dallas on the ball, having some very dangerous bits of possession. I am nervous for Chicago Fire at the moment. Ooh. Somebody's hopping in. Someone slipped in. Oh, PG, let me give you a roll. Boom. PG, you are rolled up. Welcome to the show. 2 minutes of stoppage time left. FC Dallas coach is yelling instructions to his players, trying to get them to get that last bit of effort in, but the Chicago Fire fans are trying to rally the troops and the men in red to hold strong and finish off and get this point. This very, very wet point. I'm in, says PG. Dude, you're in, man. This is what it's all about, brother. As always, I asked if you guys are in the Discord. Just keep it good. I'm monetized. I gotta keep the advertiser friendly stuff here, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun, get a little edgy, and talk about whatever the heck that we want to, and even drop a few swears along the way. Just got to be careful about how we choose those and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Fuck it, right? Let's go! That's right, guys. Sometimes you just got to say fuck it. That's what we do here at SPITTINGFIRE. Got it, says PG. What up, brother, dude? If you want to chat, hop in. Let us know what you saw this game. Seemed very wet, and that just slowed down play. We got 10 seconds left to play here. Chicago Fire doing their darndest. Might have a chance here. He's getting dragged by the defender. Oh, the defender pulls off. Other defender pulls off a nice little tackle, though, and there is the final whistle. And we end scoreless here in Chicago. 0-0 is the scoreline. All right, guys, here is the plan. I'm gonna send out the link for the next video. Because we are going to do our usual post-game video, but I'm going to do it about 45 minutes to an hour from now. I got to give fans a time to get home from the stadium. But here is the link right now. But PG, if you want to get into it. Scoreless here in Chicago. 0-0. Where am I? The scoreline. Oh, man, that was me talking. That blew my mind. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I hope I put the right one in. What's up, PG?
Good stuff as always, man. Good game, solid point.
You know what? I like these guys are doing everything they need to do. I mean, they didn't get the win. I kind of saw this coming, though. Just because I feel like Shaqiri's going to be tired.
Yeah, and the weather's not the best either.
No.
So, but got to be happy with the point at this point, and all this stuff you do, man, it's great. I listen as much as I can, so keep it up.
Dude, PG, man, you've been OG, dude, status. Greatly appreciate you supporting the show, man.
All right, man. Well, we'll check in with you in about an hour.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll catch you everybody in about an hour here. I'm tweeting out the link send out the link right now. You guys can actually click the reminder or get in there and just leave it, get things running, throw some fires in the chat. We'll get it going. And by the way, guys, the way it works on YouTube is the more chats and the more talk and the more things you guys are going, the higher it elevates the video. So other fans in YouTube are searching for this type of content, for post-game soccer, for post-game fire, MLS type stuff with analysts, and what we're going to get into, which is player grades and all that kind of fun stuff, which we do here on the fan forum. That it gets improved when you guys throw chats, when you guys throw emojis, when you guys do all the great things you guys do, and hit that like button, subscribe for more Spitting Fire, and tell your friends, text them, say, hey, I'm on the chat right now. Where were you? What'd you think of the game? Get in the chat here so we can talk it out. And we love to have those types of conversations here at Spitting Fire. We don't, you thought this, we thought that. Let's get into it as well. The other great thing is we got the Discord, so you can throw some audio logs on the chat as well if you don't want to do just the live chat. A couple ways to get involved here at Spitting Fire. And I gotta say, Christopher McPake, I started the stream sitting at about maybe 72%. I just been trending upward, especially with that point. I'm pretty happy with that point, pleased. We'll get into it more here in about an hour, but the stream is live right now. Click it, and actually I'm gonna start the stream like literally as soon as I end this stream right now. I'm going to start up the next stream with music and chats going, so you guys can start chatting and get things going. But we will all not start. And also, by the way, the Discord will be live, however. So if you want to right now drop an audio log on the fire on the next video while we're warming up the fire, the Discord is available for you to do so. I just ask that you please be civil, be good, and just try and be respectful and all that kind of stuff. You can have a little fun, of course, but you know what I mean, advertiser friendly and all that kind of stuff. But also, that's not to mean you can't say a little swear word here and there if it enhances your argument, all that kind of stuff. They understand that type of thing. It's just, I don't want to hear, what we don't want to hear. So boom, just the most ridiculous kind of stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get that going. So hop in, music going. Thanks so much for hanging out here at Spitting Fire, where we talk MLS, soccer, Chicago Fire, Dr. Disrespect's new game, Ninja's Masterclass, Fortnite with the bros and the sisters, all the time. That's, guys, what we do here. Kick that like button. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. So fun. And we'll catch you in the next stream. Like I said, kick it. Bah! Hanging out by the fire is so cool with you guys. Let's get it going. I'm excited for this post game. I'll be back in about 45 minutes to an hour. The stream will be live, or as soon as I end the stream, it's already live now. You can go ahead and click in and wait in it, but literally, I'm going to end the stream, and I click go live right away. Boom, I'll cue that up, and the Discord will be live. So if you want to throw a little audio log in the chat, in the Discord right now, do so in about 5 minutes. It'll be live, ready for you guys to go. If you guys want to leave a little audio log on the fire. Also, other ways to get involved in the live chat, and we'll be live with Jiggly, and who else? Who knows who else is going to be hanging out tonight? That's the great thing is Spitting Fire here. We always have some fun surprises, fun guests, and fun people along the way that are awesome Fire supporters and know soccer, and we're going to get into it here in a little bit. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Kick it. And tell your friends, get them in the chat. Just text them, hey, I'm hanging out on the fire chat. We're talking fire. Let's go. Spread the flames, fan the flames. Greatly appreciate you guys.